let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around. That's what we want to know. The love is all around us. Hey, come on into the room tonight. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kimberly. Hey, Susan. Time for the Love Fest. Got that right. Hey. Hey, Kiana. We got this. Keith Finlayson. Happy Wednesday. And thank you. Kimberly Powell. Let us love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Come on in, Aretta. In a holy, holy way. Hey, Marion. I got your hoodie, girl. Hey, Chef Lori Randall. I can't wait to taste your food. Anybody call themselves a chef, you know they know how to burn. In a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me know my sister Maxine. In a holy, holy way. Hey, Max, what's up? Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Da, 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 da. How you doing, Life Coach Ade? 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 I think I got it. Ade? I think I've been trying too hard, brother. Ade? Ade? That was pretty good right there.
That's pretty good.
Ade? Yeah. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Welcome to Soul Fulfilling. My name is Rickie Byars. I'm joined with Life Coach Ade. Anifa Woshe.
Ah, nice.
I got that part good.
You mastered that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay, they're dialing in now. I got Reese on the place. And Meg and Devotion Orange. Right on time. We need this. It's good for us. And we give thanks for this wonderful time together this evening, for all of our friends that are coming on and people we're meeting for the first time sometimes. But we're meeting each other. We're meeting ourselves. We're meeting the face of God. And the face of God looks like community. It looks like family. It looks like connection. And I'm thankful for this time. And we just allow it to be with so much gratitude and love. And so it is. Amen. Love. All right. So come on with it, Life Coach Ade.
It looks like you could adjust your head a little bit. Yeah, we kind of like
I'm
this.
doing grandma duty right now. You just handle it, and then I do the.
Okay. All right. She checked me like grandma too. Hello, everyone. Well, it's good to be here. And
Are you sticking your neck
hydrate,
saying
homie,
hello?
hydrate. He's speaking through.
All right. Okay.
It's good to be here. And
Yes.
I find myself like wondering. I don't know if this is the best example, but it is what's coming up for to mind for me. It's like young people, when they look forward to Christmas and see what they're gonna get. That sort of expectancy. At the beginning today, I was like, wow, what? It's like, what's gonna happen? What are we gonna receive? Because I feel like, for whatever reason, um, something that I can't find the word to describe. I call it the charging station, the show, this podcast, but there's something happens where I feel like I'm going to receive something. So collectively, talking with you, the listeners in the chat
Mm-hmm.
room,
Mm-hmm.
something happens that it's just sometimes, most times, beyond. I can't find the words to describe it. So I'm in a place of anticipating, curious, what's going to unfold. So that's how I'm being. That's where I'm at.
And that
That's
looks
what
like a
I'm
state.
doing.
That looks like a state of being.
Yes, it is
The
a
state
state
of being.
of
It's
being.
like you're fresh, and
Yes.
kind of. And I think it's something wonderful about you know wondering what's next.
Hmm.
At the same time enjoying what is,
Hmm.
and knowing that. But there's something that this time together, and because we have a good time.
Hmm.
It's like, hey man, it's time for dinner. Whoo! Wonder what she gonna cook.
Right, right,
But
exactly.
it's gonna be good. You know.
As
And
as long as the cook is somebody that we look forward
I'm
to eating
talking
their
about
food.
Georgia, man. I'm talking about Georgia.
Oh, okay, yes. Because some people, when it's
Georgia.
time for dinner, nah, I'm not hungry.
No, I mean, yeah,
Sorry.
no. You can smell her love. It's coming from the kitchen, man. You go like, whoo. You
If
know.
she cooks like she sings, because last Sunday she was slaying some illusions with her. I
Yeah.
mean, she just went to a whole different dimension, man. I was out walking, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, she was somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
She
got
and she took
something.
us with her, and she took us with her.
Yes, she did. She did.
That's the thing. It's like when it opens up, it's not just for her.
Mm-hmm.
It was for you. It was for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think heaven is like that. It's
Yes.
communicative. It belongs to
Mm-hmm.
all of us.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be me that's going through it, and I'm at the portal. But it's like I'm the one that's going like, wow.
Yes.
And you don't even have to teach. You don't even have to like be in a like look what's happening,
Right.
because it's happening.
It's happening.
Because it's happening, And I'm learning so much from her these days of nature and science, and our conversations are incredible. When she's describing the nature of electrons and atoms and protons and the sunshine and nature, and it's just a real sacred science what I'm getting, and it's deep because I'm listening like I know what she's saying.
Right.
It's just kind of like it without the like the intellectual process, because it's who we are. Like the
Yes.
universe is within us.
Mm-hmm.
It's within us, and it's talking to us through our intuition. So you have to know how to listen and how to be all right with what it's showing you,
Mm-hmm.
and not trying to change that and go like, oh no, for real. It's like, the universe goes like, we're gonna show you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Just
it's
hush
through,
up and listen.
yeah,
Right.
or accept,
Yes.
or accept,
Yes.
or
Yes.
stand.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like a stand.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's time to say, but acceptance doesn't mean not standing.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Acceptance doesn't mean not standing. Acceptance is acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
So when you accept it, sometimes you don't even have to consciously stand. It lifts you up.
Mm-hmm.
It lifts you up higher
Yes.
than you had been.
Yes.
And you understand some things that you didn't know, that you couldn't see before, because you were in an illusion of what you wanted it to be,
Mhm.
you know. And then you get lifted up and you go like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see what you were trying to. Oh, that's what those red flags were for.
Oops.
Oh, but it's good. It's
Yes.
good. Come on in, everybody. Come on in this evening. Welcome. Welcome into Soul Fulfilling. And Life Coach Ade, I'm not trying to say it right now, but he's got a great reading for us tonight. And we want to hear this beautiful being share.
You know what I'm going to say? This I didn't write this. Somebody else wrote it, but what you just said, I was kind of like sitting and like, okay, spirit. And what I'm going to read kind of ties into it. There are some things. Well, let me personalize it. There's some ideas that I hear that rings true, and I think sometimes some ideas that ring true, we can use it to keep ourselves hostage. Before the show, I was telling you about how I just have so much going on, and I need to develop the habit of including rest in my calendar. And part of the challenge with that, which really I haven't been accepting, is there's as you were talking, I recognized that there is a belief that because I'm not making time for rest, I'm not accessible to things that I need to receive. So I got a busy schedule pushing against that. And then now I'm like, but I need to rest so I can really do it right. And when you talk about acceptance, it was like, yes. Can I accept even the busy schedule? I often say my plate is full and everything on my plate, I ordered it. Everything on my plate, I ordered it. So there's no need for me to complain about it. But if I can accept, even in my busyness, if I can accept the busyness, knowing that it's a phase, at least I will feel different. And, just I'm receiving what I knew was going to happen. And
Ah.
I'm receiving. It's like, okay, because the struggle, the resistance is in here. And it's that thing that you said about acceptance. If I just say, this is what's happening right now. Because there are times when I'm like, I don't have a lot to do. Maybe I'm not doing enough. I should be doing more. I could be doing more with my energy. Time is going by. And then when the universe says, yes, here you go. Oh my God, I'm so busy. I don't have time to rest. And the universe, what do you want from me? So yes, I'm delivering God. I'm delivering myself, and really feeling this moment. And this short soul medicine is from a book called "Living for the Sake of the Soul" by Ellen Grace O'Brien, and it just hit me when I read it. It said, habits that are no longer useful flee in the light of clear intention, a viable plan, and positive action. Changing habits is not difficult when the decision to change is backed by discipline. I'm going to read that again and I'm going to say something about it last. habits that no longer Habits that are no longer useful flee in the light of clear intention, a viable plan, and positive action. Changing habits is not difficult when the decision to change is backed by discipline. So I'm laughing because God is just like everywhere equally present. When I was creating my business plan that I've talked about before, and different things for my business, one of the things that I said was now I'm going to incorporate at least one day, a day off, one day a week. And I knew it was a new habit. And the thought then was to put it in my calendar. Did I? I think about it. It's like I need to do it, but oh, I got that thing happening. So the part where it says changing habits is not difficult when the decision to change is backed up by discipline. The discipline for me is to put a day off in my calendar. So when I send out my calendar link for people to book, they can't book that day because it's already blocked. But no. So that clear attention, that having a plan, it takes the angst. It's like pray and move your feet. I can pray to God that I'm accepting, but then if I'm not implementing, if I'm not delivering that idea, I start to feel out of sorts.
When's your birthday?
March 28th, Aries.
Aries.
Always got to be going, coming up with new ideas. I can do it all by myself. I got this. I got this. Something new. Let's try that. Let's try this. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, yeah, we can do that.
But I think we all have that in us.
Yes.
I think we have all aspects of each other in us, and that's why we can recognize what you're talking about in ourselves. We've all been that person, and some might be that person right now.
Yeah.
It's like I find that my best practice. Now, this is going to sound really interesting. But my best practice is just to write something down. And this is what I have to do these days in this phase of my life. I have to write it down so I don't forget to do it. If I don't write it down, I get distracted by so many things because the universe is so beautiful to me. And I'm like a butterfly having a great day. And before I knew it, I ain't paid no band members, but I feel good about what they played. I haven't paid the water bill, but I enjoyed that shower, but eventually I have to write it down so that I remember to do what it is that I want to do. Now, other things that I think I commit to that I don't write down, that even though in my heart I wanted to do that, I don't do it. And I have learned to accept that about myself, and to make adjustments. So I had a clear intention, like 2 months ago, to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night so that I get a full night's sleep. I did that about 2 days. And then I had the glory of an all-nighter, and then the glory of going to sleep and waking up and blah, blah, blah. And then, but everything was working along with it. I mean, the universe is working with me. It's working with me. It's working with all the ways that, we seem to fail. It all fades into God. It all fades into God. And, oh my God, last night it was a perfect example. It's cold in LA right now, and I have a house that's really drafty, and it felt good in this hood living room where this couch is over there. It was way warmer in here than it was in my bedroom. Man, I went to sleep on that couch, and it felt so good, and I woke up 2 hours later, and I was like, wow, I went to sleep on the couch. Totally against what I want. I'm going back to sleep on that couch. I went back to sleep. I enjoyed it so much, and then when I woke up again, I worked into the night some more, and then I went to bed again. This is what you can do when you don't have to go to work on a clock. When you got to work on a clock and you got to be at a job at a certain time, you got to do what you got to do. But I haven't had to do that in many years in working for myself or working in a spiritual community. So the deal is like, I'm enjoying being a butterfly right now, and being all right with that. So sometimes we can write a plan and follow it through and reap the benefits of that. Yes. And sometimes it's time to be a butterfly and to enjoy all the flowers you're pollinating along the way. All the beautiful conversations I've had with people today. It's just been great because in every square, whether I did what I said I was going to do in terms of getting more rest, the only reason to get more rest wasn't to make more money. Right. It was to be healthier. Yes. And to make sure that I was getting enough long extended periods of not doing anything. So if I'm doing that, even though it looks a little strange, then I wake up and I'm happy and I wake up and go like, oh, I feel great. That's the point. Yes. That's the point. And look at you, so productive and doing so well. It's just like, and tomorrow you get to choose again. Right. You get to choose again. And you can, and regardless of, you can get many moments of rest within a day. Like we got this concept that, I want a whole day off, and then the next 6 days you work like a fool. Right. So, what would happen if you took a day off inside of the day? Like if you took you took an hour off. You take 2 hours. You got 24.
Yes, yes.
You know, so you okay? I'm gonna take 2 hours, and I'm gonna just take 2 hours to myself.
Which is true, actually.
Yeah,
You're
I'm going on
because
vacation.
I've been doing that.
Yes,
I've been doing that.
Hey,
Yep.
that counts, and that's why you look so good. Yeah, that's why you look so good, and you're happy. You know.
Thank you. Yeah, I have actually been doing it because the day's so busy. I'm like, come on now. And I think yesterday I was sitting on my couch for like an hour and a half or so. It's like, just chill.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Yeah.
And the reminder to check myself. Yeah.
Man, the chat is alive over here.
Yes,
The
yes,
chat
yes.
is on fire over here. They know because they know, you know, and we're feeling the power of being present right now. You know, and we write it down. And I'm telling you, I've accomplished everything I wrote down. I didn't do it the day I wrote it.
Oh, okay, good. Because I have things get carried over. So I didn't do that. Things get carried over.
No, listen, I wrote something down 2 weeks ago because I thought I couldn't do it. Like in my brain, everything was just like a fog. And I was like, wow, you gotta focus because you're the one that has to do this right now. Yeah. Somebody else would go like, oh, somebody else should be doing that for her. Now, hey, I was the one that had to do it. But I wrote down because I thought something in me felt like it was not qualified to do it. So I wrote down, I'm more than qualified to do this. And I do it. You know, I claim right now that this work will be done and everything will be, and I'm not going to go through the details of all the things. I wrote down 4 things. All 4 things have been accomplished. They weren't even accomplished the week I wrote them down. But they've been accomplished now. You know, they needed to be done, in other words. So I find just write it down. And if you got a great idea, get your book of ideas. I think this is a good project. Have a book of ideas. Just write down that great idea like you would write down a great lyric. You know, don't move on it right away. Just write it down.
Yes.
Give it some time to marinate. Because you might change your mind. I gotta go to the mountain. Some glorious people are a gathering. And they're the ones who sing so many falls and springs in life. And today they'll be praying for me, singing that song again. They'll be singing, glory child, why do you suffer? It's time to lay your burden down. Check it out. These are the ancestors. Ancestors singing around my head. Singing around my head.
Yes.
Time to lay your burden down. We know you can do it. We'll help you through it. Come on together. We can change it all around. Change it all around. Change your mind. Your mind. And there are so many stories on the mountain of those who fall and learn to fly again. On the mountain you will find the way to go when you've been blind. You can heal your broken wings. Wow, you can heal most anything. When they start singing, glory child, there's no time to suffer. Time to lay your burden down. We know you can do it. We'll pray you through it. Come on together. We can change it all around. Change it all around. Change your mind. Just breathe in and breathe out and let it go. That's what it's all about. something about you won't shine. You know you need to just write it down. Are you ready to change it all around? Change it all around. Change your mind. Yeah. Hey, and I can still hear somebody praying for me. Thank you. And they're helping me to change it all around. I know you can change it all around. I know we can change it all around. Change it all around. Oh, change your mind. And I can still hear somebody praying for me. Thank you for your prayers for me. I've been praying for you. Just so you know you're making it through no matter what the appearance looks like. Change it all around. Change your mind. Change that thought about how you feel about yourself. What's thinking that? Keep going behind that. What's thinking that? What's got me thinking I can't do whatever I intend to do with all of me? The universe is mighty within us. Sometimes we say it's a mighty God we serve. Whatever language works for you. It works if you work it. Lean into it. Believe on it. Have faith in your ability and capacity to embrace what's great in you and allow it to express. So we allow ourselves to express from the best in us. Ashe. Yes. You look so lovely in that blue, Mama Rickie. My grandma Birdie speaks to me through the color blue. The ancestral orbit around me was blue on Sunday. Oh, yes, it was, Reese. Whoa, that sky opened up. And it just gives me chills just thinking about the realm that you went to vocally, that you took us all there. And when I hear you singing and you start to scream like I scream, but it was re-screaming, and it just opened up. I was like, whoa. So if you didn't look at the devotional from last Sunday, you might want to check it out. Safia Baidi, Georgia Ann Muldrow, Reese Whitaker, Clay Pruitt was on with us. Clay Pruitt. Oh, my God. What a beautiful spirit and tone and vibration. And that baritone. You know, we needed a little baritone in the B hood. And Rob McDonald was on vacay. And so Clay came in to be with us, and it was such a beautiful, it's just beautiful. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to being live again with people so that other people can feel the power of what's happening in this room. Whether we're outdoors or in our pop-ups, we're going to do it. It's something about our connections that's really great. This is good because sometimes people can't travel a long way to be in a certain space, so we can connect this way. But those of us who are local and can touch each other, it's good for us to get together and just to pray together and be together and to feel the power of that, because we can bring that into this, you know, and encourage you right where you are to gather with people around you the same way.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Laverna. She says it was powerful on Sunday. Yes, indeed. Yes, it was. Yes. Yeah, I had a beautiful reading from one of my guides on this site. His name is Sadhguru. He says, if you eliminate the need to get something out of relationships, you hear that?
You can stop right there.
I got to just go that
right
part
there.
again.
Yeah, you can just stop right there.
If you eliminate the need to get something out of relationships and naturally overflow with joy, you can have fabulous relationships with all sorts of people. And that is so true. It's like sometimes, you know, agendas get in the way. And before you know it, you got an echo. Do you feel it? Can y'all hear an echo?
No. It's just an agenda trying to get in the way of the truth that you're dropping. We ain't paying attention to it.
That's what it is. There's just an agenda trying to get in the way. You know, it's just like got too much Rickie around here. It's like a boop, 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 boop. You know, but you know, when the agenda gets in the way, sometimes it can mess up. You know, because it's about your intellect and not your innate intelligence anymore. You know, and there's a difference. There is a real difference. You hear an echo? Yeah, it's kind of gone now. I don't know what you did, Ade, but it was you.
Yeah. It was your truth that was reverberating through everything around you, like, whoo.
Oh, yes. You know, and the joy, I got that. I think that's the greatest gift is my heart, my ability to love, and this joy that I've touched. Because the world has a lot of great teachers out there. They're teaching a whole lot of things, you know, a lot of things, a lot of information. But that stuff is already inside of us. And that's not to say not to learn and not to take courses and get inspired and do things. Of course we want to do that. That's what life is about. It's learning and growing. But don't forget, you know, that if you're sad all the time, maybe you're learning too much of the wrong thing. You know, right? You know, maybe there's a deeper place within you to go to touch that joy, because it's like, hey, it's rich when you got that joy. It's like the kind of reverb you always wanted to have on your microphone, baby.
You don't even have to touch it anymore. Just like, oh, she's ready. Come on, y'all. Keys.
Did you read your reading?
Yeah, I did. Remember the one about habits?
Oh, that was the reading, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't something I wrote.
So the Meta Baptists didn't have nothing tonight.
Well, you know, there's a time for everything. Praise the Lord.
Hey, y'all, guess what? Heavenly body, flesh this time. Born to love and born to shine. Heavenly spirit, flesh as me. Born to love, born to be free. I'm born to fly, born to feel. I'm born to cry and born to heal. I'm born to fly, born to feel. Born to cry and born to heal. Heavenly body on the screen. What I desire in this scene is to play the part I came to play. Spread some love along the way. 'Cause I'm born to fly, I'm born to care, born to cry and born to share. I'm born to fly, born to care, born to cry, stars and moon above. It's deep within my soul and it really loves me, really loves you. It's a shout out to John Barnes, Ricky Rouse, heavenly bodies, flesh this time. We better love and better shine. A heavenly spirit, flesh as we. Born to love, born to be free. Born to love, born to be free. Born to love, born to be free. Amen. Amen. I am soul searching, searching in my soul, soul searching, soul searching, soul searching, soul searching, searching in my soul. I'm searching, I'm rising, I'm loving, I'm singing, singing in my soul. Born to fly, born to fly, born to fly, born to fly. Hey! Let it go, let it go. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Oh, down in my heart. It's down in my heart. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. It's down in my heart, down in my heart, yeah. Joy. Joy. Yeah.
I love that expression on you just now. Yeah, you were in it. It's like you were just listening.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's kind of, when I say it's crazy, I mean it's out of the norm of the way I think people see life. But maybe they see it like I do too. But I have so much appreciation for it's like I love my own music. People, there are a lot of people that want to be loved for what they do. Man, I love what I do so much. I mean, I really enjoy it myself. It's like I'm having such a good time. I'm going like, I hope this song sound good to y'all. Because it's lifting me up. It's lifting me, you know. It's lighting me up. And that's what I have, you know, that's what I bring to the world. You know, because I was listening to some people today and they were so informed on some things and very informed. I mean, I know all the stuff they were talking about, you know, but I think there's another window beyond
Always.
that.
Always.
And this is the window that brings us together. This is the window that opens the heart.
That's it.
You know, that opens the heart, and that's what I came to do. I'm happy. I'm telling you, I'm good. You know, I think I'm going to live to be 125 years old, unless I get tired. Unless I get tired by 110, I go like, you know, I'm tired. I'm going.
Yeah.
Go to sleep and don't wake up no more.
Like, I'm out, deuces. I'm fading into God for real, for real.
I heard this one teacher, he was talking today, and he was talking about his grandmother, and he said she was like 98 and very, very active, an active 98-year-old, like really, you know. And she said one day she was like, I think I'm ready to go, and she wasn't sick or anything. She said, I think I'm ready. And they were like, come on, you're gonna live to be forever. He told her, you're gonna bury me, Granny. What you talk about? You know, you're gonna be here. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon. And she went to sleep and she just went and left. She just went on. You know, I was like, what a concept.
Yes.
Of exit. What a concept of ascension.
Yes.
You know, that you didn't die because you had a terrible sickness, or
right.
You know, you left because you wanted to.
Yeah. But I'm out. I'm done with this.
or I'm done with this.
Yes.
You know, like know, it's been good. It's been fresher than real. You know?
Right. Deuces.
Like, you know, she had a good one. She had a good life. She had a good run. You know, I think that's the way I'm going to be. Only it's going to be longer than 98, I think. I love you, Bluebird Blue. Yo, you guys liking this blue?
They're loving it.
Wow, I got to do that more often.
Are you coming to your relationship with expectations?
I'm coming to my relationship with these eyelashes. Man, I never had no eyelashes.
I love how you like. Wait a minute. Here it goes.
Well, do you know the story behind the eyelashes? Do
No,
you guys want to hear the story behind the eyelashes?
Whenever you say story, everyone goes, you know, like there's recorded sound. Yes.
Well, so I'm not going to go deep into the chemise story, but anyway, I got an invitation to do this chemise gig, and
you said chemise? Is that somebody that you know?
You don't know about chemise?
Nope, never heard of it before. I don't think.
You don't know about chemise?
Okay. No,
Somebody tell him about chemise, please. Hey, Susan Ray King and Terry Dean. Oh, okay. Here's a short story about chemise. This is the story I told Sunday. Okay, those of you who know the story, just enjoy it again. It's like towards the night before Christmas. You know, you get used to it. Towards my 9th month of pregnancy, and I got a phone call.
The song. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So you know the story.
Well, I know the song. You just when you said that. Anyway,
you know She Can't Love You.
Yes.
Oh, well, good. Well, great. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I don't have to tell the story.
No. What? Oh no, you don't get to shortchange us on your story, Rickie.
Do you guys know the story about Chemise?
You just said if you know the story, enjoy it again. So
okay.
Keep going.
Twas the 9th month of my pregnancy, and I told the story on Sunday, right at the gig that I did, the Chemise gig, with the turquoise and the tight pants and the lashes. So anyway, it was fun. It was so fun. But anyway, but in 1982, I got a phone call from sort of like an old boyfriend who owned a recording studio, and he was like, Rickie, you didn't marry me, and I'm still pissed off about it. He says, but I want to give you a gift, and then he said, why don't you write a hit song, a dance record? And I was like, man, you know I don't do that. He was like, Rickie, you need to write this dance record. I'm telling you, you need to write this dance record. He says that you can get a deal. They're giving deals away. And he says, you're a great songwriter. You can write anything. He says, why don't you just write a dance record? You're 9 months pregnant, married to a musician. You guys need to make some money. And if you write that dance record, then you'll have money for your baby, and you can coast off of that for a while.
Oof.
And he says, and you can come and use my studio. And he just believed that I could get a record deal he just believed it. He was like, you can write anything. And so I went to the piano and I did, you know. When I saw you last night. No, what I'm saying. When I saw you last night. Yeah. I could easily see, you know, and it's just like, I'm just making up the story. He was holding you so tight because he knows you want me. Now I got this big old stomach. Oh no, but he can't love you. He can't love you like I do. So I'm just in my imagination writing about, you know, the man that I love that's in the club with somebody else, and I'm at the club seeing him. And then in 3 minutes I had this song. That's it, you know. And then I played it for my husband, who was an arranger and producer, and he had the beat. And he played it, but he played the drum machine. And that's what makes it special. He played the drum machine by hand. Wow. And Georgia does the same thing. She creates beats. He played the drum machine by hand. And then when, something's about to happen. Keep talking.
Okay. So he was playing the drum machine with his hands. Can you believe he was playing the drum machine with his hands? I just want y'all to hear that. Come on, Rickie, come on back now. It's going to get old if I repeat that the third time. She leaves me in the middle of a story that I don't even know and say, keep talking. That's classic Rickie, isn't it? Anybody else can play the drum with their hands? I mean, how do I interject to add anything to that without jacking up the story? Anyway, I just beat myself. Well, Rickie will be back. Let's see. I'll just leave that.
Let's see. Did that do it?
Yes.
No, my computer's about to die.
Oh.
And I don't know why.
Okay.
Everything's plugged in. So anyway, real quick, I did a hit record. I signed the record deal on the day my son was born. I signed the record deal. Shamisa's big hit. She's got millions of views on YouTube. Nobody knows it's me. They don't know about In the Land of I Am, but they know about She Can't Love You. And so I did a gig out in Fullerton, California on Sunday, and it was beautiful. And all my fans, 10-year-old and over, were there. And they all love She Can't Love You. And they go like, Shamiz, and they don't use me. You know, but they were so happy. Like the joy. My computer's going to die. So if it dies, Ade is going to take it on. Okay.
So that means I got to pay attention because I can carry.
You got to pay attention because it says that.
So the questions about playing the drum with the hand, and some of this, Lulu said, I didn't know there was another way to play the drum.
No, a drum machine. A drum machine.
The drum machine. Okay. And Kimberly said, I play the piano with my hands. Okay.
no, this was a drum
machine. Keyboard
machine.
with my hands.
No, this was a drum machine. It's a drum machine, and so it, you know, it's just so the record became a huge hit in Europe, especially. It was big in New York City, New Jersey, but all of Europe, and huge in France. And so it's like, you know, it was just good. And so I never went to make the record. I never worked that record, but if somebody else used somebody else mimicked the record. It wasn't me. So when you go on YouTube, somebody else's face is there.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's not my face.
They stole your song, or they
no. I
just
chose somebody else to do.
Oh,
because some well-meaning friend said, "You don't write this. This is not what you do. Don't put your name on this. Use somebody else's name." And you know, so my name didn't go on it, and it's been really good because I've been under the cover, Shamiz. And now they're looking for me. So they want me to come to perform sometimes. And they go like, you should go to Europe. People love you, you know. But I'm not going to Europe singing She Can't Love You. I'll go for Use Me. Well, I might go to Africa, I don't know, and sing it, you know. But Shamiz is big all over the world. I just want to tell you. I mean, in dance, the DJs kept it alive. The DJs kept it alive.
Do you still get royalties from it?
I just got a check today.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, you get a check. You get checks 4 or 5 times a year.
You can be Shamiz whenever you want. Just all facing to God. It's all God. Just like,
yeah, I mean, and it's
ego.
Yeah, and it's you know, it's not like millions of dollars, or not even, most of the time it's not even thousands of dollars. Every now and then it's a couple of grand or something. But the thing is like I have a
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't say it like you said a couple of grand. Like,
yeah.
it ain't a lot of money. Just a couple of grand that comes in every few months.
Yeah, just maybe about.
For a song you made in 3 minutes, just a couple of grand.
Well, no, but I made 3 minutes 40 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what's really phenomenal is that now it's picking up because every so often somebody else will remake.
Yep, we know what happened. She just disappeared. So the thing died. I don't know why she couldn't get it. But anyway, well, for me, that's an inspirational story, man. Just kind of like thinking of the things that I'm doing and some of the things that I'm doing right now that I'm just putting a lot of energy in. It's like, that's not up yet. And divine ideas come in different ways. Sometimes it's not just sitting down and meditating or through journals. And it comes in ways that, that for me, I see that's the power of yes. We got a few more minutes to go. So hopefully Rickie will be back before we wrap it up. But the power of yes, the power of receptivity, the power of surrender. Yeah, I'm really learning that more. It's a deepening experience. Deepening. There's so much to sing. Oh no, we're not doing that. I mean, I do sing. I have a story. You want to hear it? You don't? Never mind. Okay. Well, so when I was in high school in Nigeria, I mean, I've always loved singing. So in Nigeria, I was in high school and I was part of the choir. And I had a great time. A friend of mine was in there. He was the only guy. So y'all may not believe this, but there was a go for it. So I had this story that I was shy, and I can be. When the microphone and the cameras are on, I'm good. But if I'm out there, I'm like, I don't know. I remember one time someone said, "Are you life coach Ade?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I've been listening to your radio show." I was like, "Okay, all right, good. You can leave now." But anyway, so in high school, I was kind of shy, and I spoke to my friend who was he was the only guy, and he said, "Yeah, sure, come on." I eventually joined, and I actually had a great time. I think my time ended when I was secondary school. It's called secondary school, but it's high school. We had this television recording, and so in my shyness, well, the teacher, the choir director, I guess, wanted somebody to read something. I was the only guy because my other friend left. It was just me. And there was like over 20 of us altogether, probably more. I guess it's kind of similar to the Agape choir. And he wanted me to read something. And when I was younger, I used to be terrified of reading things out loud. So it gave me, I don't remember what it was. And I just went, it's like, I just want to get the words out that weren't coming out. It didn't make no sense. And he said, I don't remember what he said, but whatever he said made me feel it was smaller than small. And I think that's when I stopped going to the choir rehearsals and everything. Many years later, when my sister moved to UK, actually I was in America then, and we were talking. She said, "Do you still sing?" So I said, "What do you mean? Do I still sing?" You said, "Remember when you were younger, you used to sing at home in Nigeria? You used to sing all the time when you're doing dishes." I'm like, "Oh yes." So that's my story. I'm sticking to it because it's true. I still love singing. I make sure that my mic is up when Rickie's singing. Those of you on Instagram, Rickie, let me know when you're ready. I think Rickie's on her cell phone. Yeah, she's on the cell phone. She's here, but she's coming. I mean, I can sing. One of the things Kiana said, they probably can sing. I mean, I literally can't. But right now, I would need, if I really want to sing, well, just more confidently, I'm going to need like a trainer or teacher. I don't know if it's a voice coach. I sometimes think about that. There's a lot of things. Do it now? Nope, we ain't doing it. I mean, you just mean, Rickie, you ready? Yeah, she's ready. She's on I think she's on her
on my cell phone.
Cell phone. I see, because I saw that. Whoops.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you.
Hey, something's happening with my Mac. I apologize for that. But anyway, I had a good show.
I've been telling a story about how I used to sing in high school, and and how much I enjoyed it, and me being shy and everything. So you missed that great story. You have to catch it on on YouTube. My story about how I was a famous singer but never did make it to stage.
I never knew you sang.
Yeah, I forgot at one point too. My sister said, "Do you still sing?" I'm like, sing? Oh yeah, I remember back in the day. I mean, I love singing. I love it. I mean, I'm usually singing when I'm around doing my thing.
Sing
When
along
you're
with me.
singing,
Sing along with me now.
don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You can do it.
I do, but I just mute myself because anyway, yeah. So, Rickie, we come to the end of the show. What announcements do you have? Because we're not.
Well, the Soul Sisters Retreat is coming up. Look for the information on Soul Sisters Retreat, the last weekend in July, July 29th through July 31st. And can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. And the other thing I want to say is, people are asking me about the bee hoodies, sweatshirts. When I get a better presentation, I'll tell you about it. Okay. Ready for the store yet. But I got some sweatshirts, but they're going really fast. They're going really fast. And let's see, what else I want to say. I just want to sing Blessed All. I'm going to see if it'll work. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course it's a different sound, but we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear the piano too.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming. And next time I won't tell a Shami story. That when I started telling that's when my computer went dead. There's information in that for me.
No, don't blame it on her.
But the biggest thing about that, what I wanted to say, was everybody was just so happy. And it's a simple song that brings people a lot of joy, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I can love it all. I wanted to read something from Ramana Maharshi, but I didn't. He just said, like, when you're with people who are weeping, weep with them sometimes. Sometimes we just need to be with people right where they are.
Yes.
They're showing us different faces of the divine. Wherever we are, like Reese said on Sunday, we're walking with God. And she says, when I'm praying with you, I'm praying with God. If God is all there is, then everything is God. If God is all there is, then everything is God. Thank you for joining us this evening. Ashe.
Yes. Good night. Peace and blessings.
Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say,